What up, hoes? I am somewhat on time today. Closer than usual to being on time. I don't know, I feel like It's 1 minute, we're fine. So today, if you hadn't noticed, we're playing some Genshin Impact. Genshin Impact. And we are going to do Arlecchino's story quest, and oh, buddy boy, am I excited. I pulled like a madman the other day, and I ended up getting her because I pulled like a madman. Only a little bit of money was spent. Just a teensy tiny amount. Not too much. My partner can confirm. It was only one purchase. I don't have a problem. What? No. Anyway, so I have it set up. We're gonna head on over to the next screen and hope that it actually is there, because Genshin does this thing on my computer where it just hates using the game capture feature, so I have to use the share screen feature. So you're just gonna see my wallpaper, and that's okay. That will be okay with me. Also, I have had like this weird on and off vertigo, so we're gonna hope that Genshin doesn't make my motion sickness go too crazy, and if it does, we're gonna take a little break. So there's that. With that in mind, on we go over to the gaming screen. Oh look, you see my wallpaper. Isn't she so cute and so pretty? Anyway, there's Genshin. Okay. Look at her! Look at her! She's so cool! I have my pretty lady! I'm fine. I'm totally normal. I'm normal and good, and look at her. Isn't she so pretty? Look at her go. I love her, like, elevator-ness. Anyway, I have her. She's not built very well because she's currently very little, but I have her. Oh, she's so pretty. I love her so much. I'm trying to get her weapon now, because the only weapon that I have that was like good for her replacement wise was Xiao's weapon, and I can't do that to my boy. I love my boy too much. Alright, let's see. We'll go to... I like to have Aether out for the story quests, just because I like seeing him run around. Okay, cutie patootie Aether. Look at him. He's so cute. Alright. Nope, wrong button. I'm excited if you can't tell. Come here! Come here, pretty lady! Hee 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 hee! Oh, enable focus to- oh, cool, cool, cool. That is so nice of them to add. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yes, enable. Oh, that's so nice. They're like, yeah, you can do it. If I get to see my pretty wife, then absolutely. I haven't done commissions yet today. Oops. That's okay. Oh, my mouse wasn't working. Boop. Boop. The child who doesn't exist. I am excited. I am excited for my pretty lady. I'm also curious because I know she's gonna- Linny! Linny, it's my boy! Sorry, I got distracted immediately. What was I saying? I don't know! Linny appeared and I went, all thoughts gone. Look at him. He's so cute. Anyway. Hi, sweetie! He's so little. Hi, Linny! It's been way too long. It has. I don't think I've seen him since... Oh, what, has he been in anything? I feel like he has. Oh, I bet it has. He's a cutie. Oh. Uh-oh. Let's see. I'm trying to think the last time I saw Linny and Lynette, or even just Linny. Because it was, I feel like it was Maripede, but maybe they made a reappearance. I don't remember. Oh, this is crowded? That's unfortunate. Oh, sorry, Paimon, I'm not really that sorry. I just skip through her dialogue sometimes. I do that all the time. Moving on. Ah! Hi! Pretty lady. Father. Papa. Wife. Hi, we're friends with your son. Please don't kill us. We are a little curious. I have no I like you. I like you. You're fine on my book. Reservations about your organization? None. Yeah, that's fair. Linny looks so done. He's just he looks so like, Dad, shut up. Honestly, give me a black and white coded character and I will instantly love them. Like that has been my truth since I was like 10 years old. Black and white coded character with red accents. I'm sold immediately. Hmm. Like a ghost story? Danny Phantom, part of Genshin? Real? Hmm. I was sipping my water and then I realized I have macarons. Wait a minute. Found them. I found my macarons. Okay. Set that. Close that door. Get back down. Get comfortable. I fucking love macarons. Open. Open, please. Give me the sweet delicacies. Ah. There we go. Okay. Back to business. Hmm. This one's a weird flavor. Is it raspberry? I can't tell. It's a weird one. He. Please do. I love this silly little cat man. I'm sure Linny is happy to be left alone with us too. He is in love with Aether. Changed my mind. 1 minute, Aether. You caught me in mid macaron bite. Still mid-macaron bite. There we go. Couldn't help but feel intimidated during the conversation with the knave. Now that she's gone, it feels like I can finally breathe again. She also reading. She also suggested that we stick around for a few days, but why? Oh. Why is that, Linny? Planning future marriage plans? Yeah, about the prophecy. Not because you've been like, look at this cute guy. Anyway. I love him. Absolutely. Any funny idea? Even Paimon knows. Also, this macaron that I just bit into is coconut, and I hate coconut flavored, but I'm still gonna eat it. Anyway. Darling! Guess who's back from jail? Real and true. Absolutely. No questions asked, my silly little gay twink cat man. I love him so much. Be a house guest. Okay. Where are we going? Are we still in Passat? Okay. Woo! Oh, Angel! Angel! Look who I have! Look! Look what I got! Look what I have! Look at her! Look at her! She's so pretty! Look! Anyway, don't mind me. I'm just normal. Father! Yeah! Look at her. She's so pretty. She's so cool. She also has the Scaramouche elevator ability, but not as good as Scaramouche's because he can actually go off of things. But look at her. Look, look, look. Look. It's so fun to do. Like, I can't go off of edges or anything like this. So it's literally just a glorified sprint, but oh shit. But it's cool. That was an accident, don't mind me. I don't know where we're going. This way. Whee! Her abilities are so pretty. I know! I know, there's I'm only deeply in love with her or something. I hit my mic. He's so silly. She could kill me and I'd thank her. Oh. Immediately. That's the only way I want to go out. Also, her boss is actually really fun because if you have, at least if you do Xiao and your whole gameplay is just up down up down up down, then it's actually a pretty easy boss. No, I'm on my last 2 macarons. Flavor are you? Lemon. That's okay. Old age. Lower to hot woman stabbing me. She's literally just... Wanjai and I were talking about that the other day. Excuse me, sorry, I have lemon in my mouth. Yeah, Kudue and I were talking about that the other day. We're like, she's literally just like Lady Maria, but Genshinized, and I'm here for it. I'm here for it. That's the only reason they pulled for her. Absolutely. Anything for you. He's a cutie patootie. I love him. True. Let me grab Linny. I like my Linny. I'm gonna pull him out. Come here, where are you? Linny. There you are. I love him. He's so razzle-dazzle as a person. Okay, we'll go. I apologize for eating, but I haven't had dinner yet, and I probably won't until I'm done streaming. So we're gonna have macarons until then. I am the full package that he went to grab. I am the supply. Linny like, hey yo, you looking at my mans? Like, look at Linny's face. He's so like, I am trying so hard not to hit you right now. Linny's boyfriend got here. That is not the issue you have. You just don't like that other people are giving him attention. I can see you. I know your motive. Feast, Mother Crow. Thank you. I have an ube cookie with me here as well. Not as good as the ube cookies in Hawaii, but nothing is ever good as the ube stuff that comes out of Hawaii. I bet they have. Why, thank you. I got on the daddy approval list. Oh. Make it 2. Maybe even 3 hours, actually. Mine's a bit of a stretch. Is it, though, Aether? I mean, you've killed, like, 3 different gods before. There are Genshin men who simp for Aether and Genshin men who simp for Lumine, and you can immediately tell which one is which. Oh, absolutely, you can. Like, people are probably gonna come after me, but Chiskara is super cute, but Chilumi. I love Chilumi. You can always, I could tell, I'm like, yeah, that man has a thing for Lumine. Aether, I could see them getting along, like Child and Aether, but he got a thing for Lumine. I'm liking these South of the Hearth kids. Oh, he so does. See? I feel like this guy sounds familiar, and I think it's just because he speaks with the same cadences that MatPat does. Like, not the same tone of voice, the same way he speaks. Paimon, these are actually useful information. We're gonna want to know these things later. Exactly. See? See? Look, this man, see? This kid knows what's up. He knows what's gonna be useful in a fight. my box of cookies. There we go. The girls are all busy being in love with each other. Like, see, get yourself some House of the Hearth kids. These are like your own personal like mafia gang. I love them. Kid mafia. Anyway, but yeah, like what was I saying? Oh yeah, Claranda and Navia. That's a cute ship. I do like that one a lot. Linny, you shower us with gifts all the time, Mr. Here, several bouquets of flowers for you. We definitely feel the love. Why is this so wholesome? I love everything that's happening right now. I want to see just Aether spending a day with these just murder kiddos. That would be cute. This little Missy knows where it's at. I like her. Sure. Not just because you want to be alone with Aether, huh? Cute. Hi, Mom. Don't question, or you're going in this soup. Oh. I don't think that's problem child. That just sounds like unchecked psychopathic behavior. Which, that's chill. That can be chill if you take the right measures. Family just took the L and was stupid about it. I feel like Arlecchino is just like that. You know that one game, I forgot what it's called, but you play as like one player plays as the dad and the other plays as like the baby, and you as like the dad have to keep the baby out of all the harmful substances. I feel like that's the game daily that Arlecchino and this girl play. Chaplot's your age? Man, one of you aged way better than the other. The other looks like he is early to late 40s. Daddy babysitter, I think. Oh yeah, okay. I think that's what it was called. I don't remember. I forgot about that game. I know, I forgot about it too until I think I saw someone streaming it like a couple of months ago and I was like, what the? Brain blast! Also, I have not had any caffeine today, and if I sound out of the loop because of it, that would be why. I just need a coffee, man. That's all I want. Okay. Off we pop. Doge. Whee! Yeah, see, it's like, it's super fun to do her, like, Minecraft creative mode. It's just a glorified sprint, but I love it. It's so funny. Nyeh! Oh. Please have a line of, oh, this is who that is. Oh, okay. Just from everyone else. I thought it was like, oh, Linny doesn't shut the hell up about you. I tease him. I love teasing him. He's so cute. Eh. Hmm. Yeah. Oh, I can't hear the game. Oh, shh! I turned off the desktop audio. Oops. There you go. My bad. How long has it been? Oh, freaking like half an hour. Oh, your Ravenlord is the best streamer and doesn't have any scuff ever because I'm just so good at my job. Anyway, I'm so sorry about that. I think you should be able to hear it now.
There's the blind maiden too.
How's that? Is the audio okay?
Seems pretty interesting.
If it doesn't have Lady Farina acting in it, I don't want it. We spent some time talking about pop culture.
After this mission is over, I think I'll go get a manicure.
Good for you, hun. Scuff? No, never. I don't know what you're talking about. I am perfect all the time, and I never make any mistakes. I can hear it now? Okay, good.
Maybe I should dye my hair. Wonder how much it'll cost.
Dependent on how much hair you have.
Is it just Paimon, or do these two seem much easier to get along with than the others? Looks like the House of the Hearth has some normal members after all.
Hey, you keep your opinions away from my lovely psychopathic son and my poison-obsessed daughter, okay? I fuck with them. They're cool.
I heard that.
Oops.
I vibe with all of these guys. This is my new family now.
The others? Yeah, we're definitely not all like them.
I bet those crazies are practically foaming at the mouth right now. I'm sure they just can't wait to get back to Snezhnaya to carry out the plan.
Hey, you leave my vibe friends alone. They were cool. Slightly murderous, but they were cool.
That's enough, Filial.
Yeah.
Don't talk about family members behind their back, right? Whatever. Let's go.
You seem like the a-hole. You're my family now. We're having soft tacos later. Exactly.
Guess this is goodbye then. If you ever have some time, we should go see the opera together.
You seem cool. She seemed like a bitch.
Well, that's it for the supplies. We should probably head back as well.
Well, they didn't seem too happy with each other.
Mm-mm.
Seems like there could be something more going on here.
Just observe for now.
You're right. We're only here as guests after all.
And I'm liking every single one of them, except for that one lady. She seemed kind of mean. But everyone else, I'm vibing with them. They're cool. I want to be a House of the Hearth member now. I would love Aether to just walk up to Arle and be like, hey, adopt me.
Linny's getting super far ahead. Come on, let's catch up.
Like that one Spider-Verse quote, will you adopt me? What? What? Alright, where did Linny go? Meow. It's so fun. Minecraft creative mode. The only issue I have with it is that it uses your regular stamina. Which I guess Mona and like Ayaka do that too with their special sprints, but still.
So, what do you think of the members you've met so far?
They've got a lot of personality.
Well, Father is always encouraging us to be strong-willed and independent. So if there's one thing we've got, it's people who aren't afraid to speak their mind.
Well, that's a good thing. Then she's raising you to be good individual people.
Well, I should probably get cooking. Wanna join?
What you making? What dinner date you making for us? Will Traveler ever get help finding their sibling? Jury is still out on that one. I don't know. Cause like Nahida kinda helped us with that, but still really couldn't do much, and then Farina and Nuvi didn't know jack, so that's not their fault. They're like, we don't know what you're talking about, sorry.
Then let's head out and...
Oh, hi, Fremy.
What are you doing here?
Was bro just, like, sitting with his nose in the corner? Are you okay?
Hey, nice to see you again.
Oh, you too. I heard you.
His little sailor coat's so cute.
Of the hearth. Welcome.
We were just going to make some food. Why don't you come along? I could use some help in the kitchen, and I seem to remember you mentioning you wanted to make seafood soup for the Traveler in Paimon.
Cute.
Seafood soup? Oh, Paimon's drooling already.
That does actually sound pretty good.
Were you looking for something just now, Fremine? Maybe I can help.
It's nothing.
Like, I want clam chowder out of nowhere. That like just hit me like a truck.
Yeah, we've got some left over. What do you need?
Remy, I got him just the other day. Yeah, I don't remember when I got him, but it was later than like Linny and Lynette. I didn't get him for a minute.
Some food and water, and some clean cloth, if possible.
I don't think I ever use him though, which I probably should, but
No problem. Give me a second here.
I think he's still at like level 20.
Water. Wait a minute. What do you need all of those for? You're not on any missions as far as I'm aware, and you were just going to come eat with us. So what's this all about?
I thought I'd grab an extra portion because I get hungry at night. Could be because I'm growing, you know, and...
Honey, I love you, but you're a bad liar.
Fremine.
Yep.
You remember what I told you? You're not like me. Your lying skills still need some work.
Linny's like, honey, listen, I know how to gaslight and manipulate people. You do not. I would build so many more characters if it wasn't a pain. Yeah. Like seriously, I'm trying to build, I don't really have a good shield character, so I've been trying to kind of build Layla. Ooh, I don't know why my throat did something funky there. Layla for Arlecchino, and trying to build her and Arlecchino at the same time is the worst. I'm like, no, I just don't have enough, like, talent books for that. Like, level up books.
Is it really bad enough that you have to keep it from your own brother?
Maybe it'll be better if we gave them some space.
Yeah.
This is the first time I've seen that kind of look on your face. Whatever happened, does it have something to do with Father?
Right, because they don't get along, right? Because I know, like, Linny and Lynette are fine with her, but Fremy also often has disagreements with her.
Yes. Just follow me.
Whee! Hang on. Whee! It's so fun. Except for when I can't jump over those and I have to do it again.
You're back! Oh, and you've brought some friends with you this time.
Wait, isn't that the girl from her trailer that she stabbed?
Hello, my name's Linny. I grew up in the House of the Hearth. And you are?
Hi, Linny.
Yeah, it is.
I'm also a child of the House of the Hearth, just like you.
Yeah, that's the girl that she stabbed. She grew up with her and then killed her later. OMG, hi again. Hello, welcome back.
You can call me Clairvy.
Yeah, you. How are you? Oh, well, you're a ghost, I guess.
Clairvy?
It's nice to meet you.
Because we've been on some whole Phantom of the Opera type thing.
Does that name ring any bells, Lenny?
Love your vids. Thank you. I appreciate you being here.
No, not at all. That's not a name we have on our roster, I'm sure of it. What I'm not sure of, though, is how she managed to sneak in.
'Cause she's a ghost or something? #1 fave? Oh, thank you.
She must be the phantom child Father's been searching for. From the looks of it, I'm guessing you were the one that found her, Fremine. You, haven't told Father, have you?
Nope.
No, I haven't told anyone. I've just been keeping her hidden.
Yeah, how did that happen? Because she died when she was older. I remember at least like her and Arlecchino looked like they were teens when she died.
For how long?
So why does she look like this? And how is she...
Now.
Half a month? Fremy!
So ever since we got to Poisson then, do you have any idea what you're doing?
Also, they've been in Poisson for a long time.
I know what I'm doing.
Really? Because from where I'm standing, it looks like you're hiding the very person Father has been trying to find. If Father finds out about this, everyone involved is going to be punished.
Oops. Can you look into That's Not My Neighbor? Yeah, here. I think I remember saying that last time and then I forgot to. Let me look it up right now. So that I can add it to wishlist because I have ADHD and I will forget. Okay. Let me look. Ba, 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 ba. Let's see. Let me Google it. It's the one with the new Tumblr sexy man. Is that the milkman guy that literally everyone's been like drooling over? That's Not My Neighbor. Play online. Where do I find? Is it just like a... just like an online game? Let me look at some images. This is the Tumblr sexy man milk dude! Okay, I went to images and I... Okay, that's where this guy was from. I had no clue what the hell was going on, but I just started seeing him like everywhere and I just thought we were talking about like a legitimate actual milkman. I was so confused. I was like, why is everyone going crazy over like the milk? We don't even have milkmen anymore. H.io. Okay, I'll look into that. I was so confused. I just thought we were talking about like a door-to-door salesman milkman type thing, you know, that they had like back in the 50s. I was so confused. Okay.
You know the rules of the house, Fremine. I know you do. Father doesn't tolerate any form of betrayal. So why are you doing this?
I've thought it through. And I just can't hand her over like that. Lenny, don't you remember last year?
Meanwhile, Girly Pop's just chilling.
One mission. He wasn't able to get back before the poison started taking effect, and not a single person was there to help him.
Oh, jeez.
That night, while I was sleeping, I heard a voice telling me to go save him. I opened my eyes.
You're too kind to be part of child mafia, Fremine.
I thought maybe I was just hearing things, but I went to look for him anyway. Luckily, I got there with enough time to save his life. That feeling of being haunted, of hearing voices.
Who is bro talking to the lamp? Like, what is she doing?
I'm sure you've noticed.
So what you're saying
I see
is
dead people, is what Premi's saying.
She was the one who spoke to you that night?
Unless there are other spirits roaming around the House of the Hearth, I don't think there's any other possibility. If Clairvy were our enemy, it wouldn't matter whether she was a spirit or an actual child. I would have acted without a second thought, because that's what Father ordered us to do.
Well, about that though, like, if she's a ghost, what is Arlecchino gonna do to her? She's already dead.
But she's been living with us helping us from the shadows all this time. I think that makes her family. I couldn't just hand her over to be dealt with. Not when there's so much we still don't know.
So what's your plan then? You can't keep her here forever. Someone is bound to find out eventually.
Yeah, you just did.
I haven't thought that far yet. I don't want to disobey an order from Father, but I also don't want to put Clairvy in danger.
Come with me. There are a couple things I'd like to say to you in private.
Lenny, I'm about to bonk you over the head. Small. He is. So do we get to talk to I See Dead People Ghost Girl now?
Those two sure care a lot about each other. Well, they got a funny way of showing it. From where Paimon was floating, it sure seemed like they were about to bite each other's heads off.
Each other's? Fremy was... like, Linny, maybe. Fremy was just like, please don't hurt me.
No way. They have a really deep bond. I could tell right away, because I also have a friend like that.
Wonder who that could be.
I just don't know how long that kind of bond can last.
What do you mean? Well, she did get stabbed by the person that she also trusted like that, so...
Darkness in the house runs deeper than you can imagine. No one can get out alive.
I'm sorry, Lenny.
That wasn't ominous at all.
Anyone else into this?
Oh, really? You didn't mean
Oh,
to?
really?
Because I, for one, wish you did.
He's so sassy.
What do you mean?
You know, when we were younger, you didn't call me Linny. You called me brother, just like Lynette.
Oh. He's like, and I'm still pissed about that change.
We grew up together, the three of us.
He's so sassy. I love him.
All rescued by Father. Of all the siblings in the House of the Hearth, I think our bond was the closest. Later on, when you started calling me Linny, I wasn't actually surprised. After all, Lynette and I are related by blood. We've had to depend on each other to survive long before we joined the house.
Lenny,
The reason why he has a teardrop under his eye is because he murdered... Wait, what? When was that? Because I know that... I didn't think he killed the guy that, like, kidnapped Lynette. But maybe he did. I don't remember.
Of my life happened before you and I had ever met. I'm sure that's true for you as well. Even so, Fremine, we've stood by...
Because I thought Father stepped in and killed that guy, but did he?
That means more than blood. You and Lynette are the most important people in my life. No one can replace you. So I won't let you face anything alone.
Oh.
Not if I can help it.
He's a cutie. I'm glad that we got to revisit him. I like him a lot. Look it up. That's the real meaning. Oh. Oh, of the teardrop.
Kind of heated between Linny and Fremine. Maybe we should go check on them.
They're having a moment, Paimon. Leave them alone. Don't butt into the emotional brotherly bonding.
It's raining. I should put my clothes away.
Is it raining? It's not raining. What? Oh, what the fuck?
Staring into my eyes.
Girly Pop really said, I'ma head out.
Promise you'll like what you see.
Very.
Looks like she's not here either.
I'm just... What is this... What's this kid... Okay, what is this kid doing? Lasagna.
It's time to eat.
Okay. Bye? It's like, you know that meme with the guy disappearing through the portal that just says, like,
Like a fight.
I think it's Chow, right? It's just the Chow. I have my favorite meme is the one I have saved on my phone that someone photoshopped Chow into that. That one, the guy with, like, the portal teleport meme, and it just has Chow underneath it. And maybe I'm just a very simplistic sense of humor, but that's my favorite meme. She looks like she's staring into my soul. Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute.
Girly Pop
You're not
is
crying, are you?
having a moment. Oh, baby.
Everything's fine. Thanks for asking.
This poor baby.
Well, we're all friends here, right? We've been through so much together, so if if there's anything we can do to help, just say the word.
I still feel like Paimon, we are still butting in on the situation. Been through much together does not equate how much they have been through together.
A small family dispute. It's not something our guests should trouble themselves with. In fact, it might be better if your stay ended here.
Don't you dare push me away, Catman Twink Boy. Alright. But sometimes having guests around can come in handy.
What are you getting at, Traveler?
When guests are around, families are often on their best behavior. And any disputes are less likely to escalate.
Preach, Linny!
Say, isn't it?
Preach to the choir! Ugh. I think it'll be better if we stick around.
Thank you. I was really hoping to keep you out of it.
Oh.
But even if
Paimon, don't butt into other people's problems. Level impossible.
I know things could turn dangerous, so I promise you this. From now on, I'll protect you like my life depends on it.
So what I'm hearing is a marriage proposal.
Me too.
Oh.
Well, back to the matter at hand then.
Hey Arlecchino, can you adopt me? I would like to join the child mafia.
Identity before father is able to track her down.
I already know who she is. I watched a whole trailer about it.
That means finding out where she came from and what she's doing here. Then we can send her on her merry way and pretend like none of this ever happened.
I've tried that already.
And?
And nothing. I tried taking her somewhere really far away, but after some time, she just reappeared.
Yeah, because you probably need to get her to move on because, you know, ghosts have unfinished business.
She even came with us all the way to Poisson. It seems like wherever the house is, she follows.
Let Arlecchino talk to her. I feel like they both need the closure.
I don't know much about spirits. Do you two have any ideas?
Paimon, don't volunteer us for random community service tasks. She acts like she's not gonna do a dang thing. Yep.
Let's see here.
Yeah.
Paimon remembers hearing something like, if you fulfill a spirit's last wish before they died, they'll let go of whatever's keeping them here and return to the ley lines.
Yep. Unfinished business. Get them to move on.
Oh, it's just that Paimon doesn't really remember where she heard that, so it's not guaranteed to work or anything.
Didn't Hu Tao tell us that one? The literal funerary director who can see ghosts?
Well, sounds like it's worth a shot. Guess that means we should go ask her about her wish. But first, Fremine, I need you to promise me something.
What is it?
I need you to promise me that this will stay between the two of us. We're the masterminds behind this whole thing. No one else gets involved. Can you do that for me?
Something tells me Lynette's gonna get involved at some point.
Of course. I promise.
All right. Then let's seal the promise just like when we were kids.
Oh.
Fist bump on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
That's so cute.
I swear.
Oh! Did I call it or did I call it? Hi, Lynette. Oh, the head turn. The blink. Oh my god, that was cute.
Whoa!
Lynette!
You scared me. That was funny. That was cute.
What brings you here, dear sister?
Her face.
And, when exactly did you get here?
That was so cute! Lenny! That was so cute! The little fist paps. That was adorable. Oh my gosh.
You're an idiot, brother.
Very well put.
And you too, Fremine.
That was cute. Oh.
And you 4, Paimon.
Sorry, Lynette.
Wait, what did we do?
I've seen Clairvy around the House of the Hearth before. I hadn't seen her in Poisson, so I figured she must not have come with us. But it turns out you were just hiding her.
Lynette's like, I'm not that dumb.
I heard you talking about your plan. Rather than steering clear of the situation, I'd rather fully join in.
And it'll probably go better because you did so.
If you don't agree, I'll have no choice but to report everything back to Father. Simple as that.
Oops.
You're not giving us much wiggle room here, Lynette.
Yeah, that wasn't the point.
Well, I guess we're all in this together then. After we talk to Clairvy, we'll figure out our next move. There's no time to lose. Let's go.
I'm not that dumb. Got it. Hey, look, reunite. Reunition. That's not a word. Reunion. That's a word.
I'm full.
Did you eat any of it?
You guys?
Honey, what did you touch? It is all still there.
She said she's full, but
Oh.
the food doesn't look like it's even been touched.
Oh, okay. I thought that was just a game development thing. Well, she is a spirit.
That's right. Based on what I've been able to observe, it doesn't seem like Clairvy can interact with the physical world at all.
So then why were you trying to get her supplies from me? That's the whole reason you got caught.
Still, when she's presented with food, she'll always linger around it for a good little while. Maybe, in her mind, she really is eating those things.
Does she know that she has already passed away?
Does she know she's dead?
I've tried to ask her, but she didn't answer.
Hmm.
My guess is that she's just as confused as we are. Or maybe she couldn't understand the question at all.
Well, no, because she died when she was older, and so if she's reappearing as a younger state, I doubt she would know.
Clairvy, if you've got some time, I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Sure.
So, like,
Oh,
are you dead?
another new friend. Hi, I'm Clairvy.
Hello.
Oh.
Clairvy, how did you join the House of the Hearth?
Huh? Isn't it the same for everybody? The knave brings you here and then you can't leave.
Oh.
It's just that your name, it's not on the roster. And I've never seen you before.
The roster? Oh, I get it now. I think there might be some things you don't know about this place. The people in charge, they're not as nice as they look. They say they keep a roster, but it's not complete. There are a lot of people who aren't on it, and never will be. In this house, some people are family, and other people are just test subjects.
Oh, no. Yeah, that's Dottores.
Those kinds of
Yeah,
people
I remember
aren't
this.
ever going to get a place on the roster, unless it's the roster of people who've been executed. Wait, does that mean the knave?
That's the previous name, yeah.
Is there anyone that can vouch for you?
Perry. She's my best friend. She's the only one I trust in this place.
Perry?
Have either of you heard of that name before?
Nope.
No.
Me neither.
Clairvy, Perry. Neither of those names are on the roster. But it seems like she's telling the truth. Either that, or this kid's already got a bag of tricks bigger than mine. Maybe we should try a different approach. Clairvy, do you have a wish?
A wish?
I remember this from her trailer. She wanted to see the lights that were in Sneznaya.
It can be anything you want. Just imagine. It's your birthday, you're blowing out the candles, and your wish is...
To to go outside, where the sun can find me. That's it? Well, that sounds easy enough. The darkness in the house runs deeper than you can imagine.
Yeah, I'm like, that was some metaphorical type shit. What did she mean by that? Things can't be this simple.
Okay.
Aether's like, I have been dragged up, down, left, right, center, all over Tibet. Nothing is ever simple.
I'll try and find a way to use basic illusory magic to take Clairvy outside and bring her somewhere with sunlight. Lynette, try and find the list of executions that Clairvy was talking about, and see if her name is on it.
Yeah. Well, that was before that Arlecchino was in charge, so I'm sure that the previous knave and like Dottore or something had a deal where he could experiment on them.
Fremine, you stay in Poisson. We can't be the only ones who've had run-ins with Clairvy. I need you to collect intel on everything she's said and done.
Understood.
I'll try my best.
What about us? What should we do?
She wants to touch grass.
I really appreciate your willingness to help.
The hardest thing to do of all.
I don't want to drag you in too deep. It's too risky.
Well, I think we're already in it, so...
Let me think. Since Father considers you to be guests, maybe you could stick by her side for a little while. You don't need to do anything except keep up some nice, casual conversation.
This is like trying to get your best friend to talk to the mom that doesn't really like them that much. Like, this is scary.
Ah, Paimon gets it. You want us to distract her.
How do we contact you? And I feel like she will know immediately what we are doing.
I'll give you a magic bird. If
Cute.
Father suspects something, all you need to do is release it when she's not looking, and it'll alert me that something's wrong.
Yeah, she's gonna catch up onto this immediately.
Of course, that's only as a last resort.
You got this, girl. No!
Father doesn't seem to notice us. There's no need to make contact. We'll reconvene here tonight after all's said and done. If the worst case scenario happens and we're discovered, just tell Father everything. We're not going to let our guests get punished for our own actions. That's where we draw the line.
Well, too bad. I'm going down with you. Be careful.
You too. Okay, this is where we part. Father should be at the beach nearby.
Yeah, because I'm like, we still got a weekly boss to unlock, so something tells me we're gonna piss her off even more.
This goes well. No, it has to go well. That's the only way this can get resolved.
It won't, but I appreciate the enthusiasm. Hey look, here she is. Go talk to her.
Clairvy, I'd like to take you somewhere. Is that okay with you?
Sure. Where are we going?
Okay, where are we going? Go outside. Where are you at, Papa? So why is there a note here? Oh, cool. Woohoo! Alright, up. Up. Okay. Might as well collect that thing. There we go. Okay. I hate when there's little exclamation points. Drives me nuts. Pew 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 pew. Up. Okay. Where's she at? She over here. With child? With child? Hey, last time we saw you, you were getting shoved down a black hole. How are you doing?
It's the knave and child.
How are you? Are you okay?
Hey, aren't you supposed to be in Snezhnaya recuperating? What are you still doing in Fontaine?
He's Mr. Worldwide. You can't ask him to stay in one place for more than 2 minutes.
Oh, it's you two. I didn't expect to run into you here.
That makes me think he used his delusion a lot longer than we thought originally.
I was unconscious for quite a while after the fight in the Primordial Sea. After I woke up, I realized I was being taken back to Snezhnaya, and well...
He went Ain't no way I'ma lose to that.
I couldn't have that now, could I?
Yep.
Not when I've still got unfinished business here in Fontaine. So, I mustered up all my strength and made the journey back on my own.
This dork, I love him.
What sort of unfinished business are we talking here?
Well, didn't you still want to fight Clorand?
It has to do with Skirk.
Oh,
my
Skirk.
master. I really wanted to meet up with her, but by the time I got back, she had already left.
Was she here in Fontaine?
I still have so many questions for her.
Hey, Ginger! Look, it's Mr. Ed Sheeran himself.
Help me track her down. She must have left behind some traces from her time in Fontaine.
I didn't think Skirk was here at all. Like, she stopped to talk to Nuvi and me, but then she kind of dipped.
Oh, okay. So, have you found any clues?
Unfortunately, no. While the House of the Hearth is adept at collecting all manner of intelligence, certain existences can still manage to escape our purview.
Basically, unless Master feels there's a need to meet with me, she's not going to be found.
Yeah, exactly. She's kind of like, ayo, you suck, bye.
But that problem has an easy fix. I just need to become stronger, and then...
Yeah, you exhausted your delusion, buddy. I don't think you're doing good.
Paimon thinks you should focus on getting better first.
The coughing's probably not a good sign.
The worst of it is over. It's all thanks to that one kid from the House of the Hearth. Elwar, I think her name was. She gave me a bunch of random potions to drink. They didn't go down easy, let me tell you. Pain and chills all over. But they really did help speed up my recovery.
See, what am I telling you? Hellor, Helen, Hellchild is useful.
And that's good, because
don't bash on her potion poison stuff.
The old man's been putting the pressure on me. He sent someone to tell me I'm needed for some sort of project.
Which old man? Pulcinella or the #1 Harbinger I can't remember the name of?
Project Stuja?
Stuja.
Yeah, that's the one. I heard Regrador's involved too.
Uh-oh.
I'm not looking forward to having to listen to all his monologuing, that's for sure. Hey, maybe you could think of a way for me to stay in Fontaine for a little longer.
I'm curious what that is.
Helping Linny and the others brush up on their fighting skills would be far more interesting. If you and I could spar, that would be even better. I've been waiting for a chance to see you go all out.
And you won't, but I will, because I'll see it weekly.
And what a sweet little daydream that is. But I also have a role to play in all this. I'll be leaving Fontaine shortly as well.
Oh, really?
Besides, considering how little they see fit to step outside the homeland, being called on to return to Snezhnaya by such illustrious dignitaries, what a great honor. Wouldn't you agree?
One I could do without, I'd say.
Is it just Paimon? Or does it kind of seem like they're...
Casually trash-talking their colleagues. Oh, that's so funny. That's such like an actual coworker thing to do, though. That's so hilarious.
So, dear guests of the House of the
Oh, that's
Hearth,
great.
to what do I owe the visit?
Well, we just...
Wanted to know more?
Right! We're super close to Linny and the others, but we still don't know much about you!
Yeah, this is... If she doesn't immediately suspect us for distracting her, I don't know what will, because this is so, like, obvious. Like, hey, don't look over there.
Is that so? Introductions have already been made, have they not?
Oh, well, you see? There's only so much you can learn about someone from a short introduction. At least tell us something a little extra, like... Why do you call yourself father?
Good question. I'd also like to know.
Child third-wheeling over here. I love it.
The fact that you have to ask tells me our intelligence work has been quite successful. Telling you the answer to that question would only serve to undermine that success. And we can't have that, now can we?
Spoken like a true diplomat. That was some expert sidestepping right there.
No.
Well, If there's nothing else, I think I'll take my leave. I still have a small matter to resolve at home.
Wait, don't go!
Yeah. Huh. If the knave leaves right now, she's sure to run into them. Should I release the bird Lenny gave us? No, we should try talking to her about something first. So about the House of the Hearth, what does the organization mean to you?
I'd also like to hear the answer to this.
Child just like, hey yo, I get the tea.
I've met some of the members of your organization, and they all seemed like really good kids. They actually reminded me of Tonya and Tusser.
Oh.
Which, by the way, if you ever betray them, I'm just letting you know, I won't let you off easy.
Look at his little pouty face. Baby girl over here.
Why would I betray them?
Exactly, she cares about them too.
Well, you've already betrayed the House of the Hearth once, haven't you? At least, that's what I heard.
Yeah, to take over it because the mother was crazy.
Okay. Admit.
Oh, sorry.
The old man told me. The rooster, I mean.
Oh, Pulcinella. Okay. The knave betrayed the House of the Hearth, so does that mean what Clairvy told us is true? Does the knave treat her children like test subjects? No, that was the previous knave.
Wait, did you really do something bad to those kids?
No.
Never mind what I've done. I'm more curious as to what the mighty rooster had to say. Care to enlighten me?
Oh, he's gossiping now, is he?
Well, nothing much. Just some stuff about you taking out many other members of the House of the Hearth, and even going so far to attack your own family.
I see.
That is true. We don't know the whole story with that one, though, because the trailer didn't really get into that.
Huh. Based on your reaction, I'm guessing it's all a bunch of lies.
Hardly. I don't appreciate his particular turns of phrase, but I suppose he didn't say anything untrue.
Child's design looks so sad next to hers. No, just old.
Say that there is a certain level of prejudice.
I would say, like,
but
in terms of, like, Shneznaya uniform, they do match, but she has a lot more detail put into hers, I can see.
Truth behind certain things, an attribute that I find to be quite advantageous.
Isn't Pulcinella underneath her? Because she's number 4 and he's like, what, number 6?
When the real truth
No, Balladeer was
is
6.
that this is simply the land where I was raised.
I don't remember what rank he was, but I feel like he was lower than her.
Huh? You're not actually from Fontaine?
Oh.
But then, why did you try to help out with the prophecy and everything?
You know, that makes sense, because I was noticing that about her. She doesn't have the, like... For one, she doesn't have the Fontaine-shaped vision, and then she doesn't, like, jump out of the water when she's swimming. I did notice that.
I was trying to protect the children born in Fontaine. Claiming that I myself was a Fontainian simply made it easier to operate. People would hardly suspect a fellow Fontainian of having any ulterior motives. Who wouldn't want to save their homeland after all?
Oh.
The primordial sea wouldn't have any effect on me, but it would have caused great harm to the House of the Hearth. Well, you wanted extra information, didn't you? There you go. I hope that satisfied your curiosity.
Not really, but thanks! So much for learning anything else about her quote-unquote betrayal. She probably only revealed the other secrets in order to change the subject. Seems like she's avoiding talking about her past.
So, you stayed in Fontaine for the kids. I guess I was wrong to believe you'd betray them. Apologies. Looks like I was holding on to some prejudices myself.
Yeah. If anything, she at least seems to care about the kiddos.
Good. Like I said, I like it when others have misconceptions of me.
Actually, while I was recuperating at the House of the Hearth, there was something else that really caught my attention. I heard that members always resolve disputes and arguments with a friendly spar, and the loser has to back down. Seems pretty cool if you ask me. Would also give them plenty of opportunities to hone their skills.
Well, that's only a recent development. In the past, such spars weren't nearly so friendly.
Oh.
The losing party would lose everything, including their life.
They were that high stakes?
Jeez.
Whew, at least that's not a thing anymore.
Well, the current atmosphere's not half bad. I'm a bit jealous, actually. You've got so many family members around you, and you even get to live with them.
I wonder what old Genshin characters would look like if they were designed now. Yeah, like a child redesign would be very interesting to see what they would do with it. Because it's not bad. It's just like, there's so much more details now, you know? Like, poor D-Luke really needs help with his poor face.
Having a lot of family around means dealing with a considerable amount of bickering and scheming. Once Tonya and Tusser enter their rebellious phase, I'm sure you'll understand. Just imagine. Tusser becomes obsessed with plucking out strands from the rooster's mustache, or Tonya decides to dye her hair 42 different colors.
Why is he such a meme? This is like that stupid fisheye meme that everyone puts everywhere. Like, why is this guy just a meme? He's so funny.
Okay. I get the picture.
As the conversation shifts to the topic. Okay. Oops. You find yourself grateful to Child for buying more time.
Would you look at the time? I should probably get going. Traveler, Paimon, I'm not sure where our paths will cross next, but the next time we run into each other, we should definitely try and find some time to spar.
Yeah, I see you every Monday. Don't worry, bucko. You're fine. It is good seeing him again, though. I do like his character a lot.
Again, maybe this is a conversation we can have when you look less like you're gonna kill over.
All right. Well, thanks for everything, Arlecchino.
No thanks necessary. You also played a part in obtaining the Gnosis. I would say we can call ourselves even.
Yeah, that was a whole traumatic ordeal.
I like the sound of that. Well, I'm off. See you all some other time.
Bye, Child. Probably see you in Notlon next, considering that you are, indeed, Mr. Worldwide.
We should probably get going too. Do you want to head back with us?
Oh? You want me to leave so soon?
Oh, well, you see,
I'm rather enjoying the evening breeze. If you don't mind, I think I'll stick around for a bit. I have some things to think about. Apologies for not attending to you like a proper host. Please forgive this slight. I do hope you'll have a pleasant stay.
Something tells me you're not just gonna stay there.
Good thing Child was there to keep the conversation going. You don't think she suspected anything, do you?
Oh, I definitely think she suspected everything.
Liddy ran into any issues. Let's hurry back and see how everything went.
Hi. How are you?
Oh? You decided to stay a little longer? Let's take in the ocean view together, then.
Oh. Sure. Before, you know, plot progresses and becomes stressful. It is quite pretty. I do agree. Okay. What are we up to? Back into Poisson to sneak out a ghost child, which you think would be easier than it sounds. Whee! Off we scoot. Huh. Oh, that's where I just went. I'm like, what's that little indent? That's just the ladders. Okay. What are we up to?
Lenny, how did everything go?
Well, long story short, we ran into a small issue. Clairvy can't go into the sunlight.
Ow. Oh.
Everything was fine at first. She followed me up to the surface just like I told her. But as I led her out of the shadows and into the sunlight, she vanished.
Oop.
I turned around, and there she was, standing at the edge of the shadows, silently watching me.
Huh.
Vampire.
Maybe she's afraid of sunlight, or... No, it wouldn't be her wish if that were the case. Well, we could always try
Pushing.
her into it.
Not sure pushing works on a non-corporeal being.
Oh, true.
I've pretty much tried it all already. Nothing worked. Eventually, the sun went down, so all I could do was bring her back here. How did it go with you, Lynette?
Good. I've got the list. It's right here.
How did you get that?
Really? Well, what are we waiting for? Let's take a look. Oh, that's a lot of pages.
Oh boy.
It's gonna
Oh
take forever
boy.
to get through it all.
That's a lot of dead kids.
We can each take a section. Here.
Well, if they're organized alphabetically, then...
La Pouillade, Landois, Chambert, Horaire.
Oh, I guess it's not in alphabetical. Okay. Rare, Landois.
Oh, yikes. That Horaire guy has a huge scar on his face. He's kinda giving Paimon the creeps.
I've met him before. The scar is from an injury he received during a mission. I still remember him joking with me about it. He said any future lover would take one look at him and then lose all interest.
Oh.
Did he say anything else?
Poor guy.
Well, I asked if there was someone he was interested in. He said no, and that's where our conversation ended.
He said no, and that's when we stopped talking.
It was only later that I learned he really did have someone he liked.
Oh.
He risked everything to escape so he could be with her, but it didn't work. One day, Father asked to see him, and, well, I never saw him again after that.
Oops.
Wait, so that means the knave, she...
It may seem cruel, but it's just one of the rules of the house.
Yeah.
Betrayal is not to be taken lightly. We know too many secrets to come and go as we please. So, if you do try to leave, you pay with your life.
Solemn atmosphere descend.
Her name's not here, huh? Well, that's not too surprising. It doesn't seem like this list is complete. It only contains records dating back around 5 years.
Yeah, and she died at least 10 to 15 years ago.
Let's shift our attention then. Fremine, were you able to find anything out? Fremine.
Sorry. I was thinking about something. I managed to talk to quite a few people, but I couldn't help but notice that the atmosphere in the house was a little... strange.
What, tense?
Strange.
Yeah, I mean, I know there have been arguments in the past. Times when people haven't gotten along. Chaplot and Filiol are a good example of that.
Oh, those are two of the people that we met while delivering supplies. Paimon can see how they might not get along. They had very different vibes, and their
vibes.
interests seem to be pretty different as well.
That's to be expected, actually. Father brought us all here, shared her knowledge with us, taught us how to fight. That's one thing we all share. But that's also where the similarities end. Not all of us feel the same desire to stay here. As members of the House of the Hearth, we're also considered part of the Fatui. And to a lot of people, that's an identity they never asked for.
Lenny's like, I'm sure you know, back when you found out that I was a Fatui and you were very mad about it and I was very depressed.
Certain members get older and realize they want something else for themselves. But considering the rules of the house, most people would never say that out loud. People like Chaplot and Foltz are loyal to Father and her vision. They're proud to be part of the Fatui. Filiol and Nantoy, on the other hand, well, they aren't quite as enthusiastic.
These kinds of conflicts have always been there. It's not like Father is in the dark about any of this.
Well, that's true. But it just feels like things have gotten worse lately. Filial and the others, it seemed like they were meeting in secret to talk about something.
What, to escape? You're gonna be found. I mean,
I
her
can't say
intelligence
for sure,
network is nuts.
But I think they've met Clairvy.
Oh.
You think she's been inciting them to act out?
I don't
No,
know.
not exactly. But I wouldn't be surprised if she said something to them about the darkness in the house and how deep it runs. She's told me about it before. Experiments being run on children. People being used as pawns on the battlefield without so much as the strength to survive.
Yeah, that was the previous knave. That's not
And they just believed
her,
all
I
that
don't think,
without
anyway.
any evidence?
Yeah, see, Linny is like, ah!
Clairvy's words probably gave them the excuse they were looking for.
Mm-hmm.
Whether they actually believe them to be true is secondary.
This is all because of Project Stuja, isn't it?
Yeah, what is that?
Whoa. Hold on a second. What's this Project Stuja all about, huh? This is the second time it's come up now.
Sorry, but I'm not sure of the details either. I only know what Father has told us, which is that it's something the Rooster and Regrader have been working on together. Apparently, it has to do with the Fatui's strategic plan for the future.
Which one's the Regrader again? Because I know Rooster is Pulcinella. Is Regrader the one that doesn't have a face? That's like the empty-looking helmet thing?
Because the House of the Hearth was so successful in obtaining the Gnosis, we now
Or is
have
that...
the honor of playing a key role in Project Stuja.
Or is that, what's his name? The guy that's being played by J. Michael Tatum. The guy with the glasses. Pantalone? Is that Regrader, or is that a different guy? I don't remember. I don't remember their, like, official names. I know Balladeer, because that's Skara. I know Fair Lady, because that was... What's-her-face? The one that died. And then I know Arlecchino is the knave, and that's kind of all I know.
Wait, but isn't that a good thing?
Key role is just another way of saying dangerous role. To us, the whole thing is an inconvenience. Father thinks so too, but she's in no position to refuse. Their plan isn't exactly unreasonable, and they've been funneling the house a lot of funding. It's just that we'll lose a lot of members in the process. Participating in the plan, it's an honor in name only. What they're really trying to do is subdue us.
Oh.
The existence of an intelligence organization outside their control makes them feel uneasy.
Okay, so they don't like the knave and how powerful she's getting. Looks like the Fatui are plotting something big, but given how little Linny and the others seem to know about it, I probably won't be able to learn much. I should keep a sharp eye out for during any future dealings with the Fatui to see what I can learn. Who would know about it? I mean, Child, but he just left. And he would probably be more willing to talk to you about it. He doesn't really seem to care much about their plans. And then Skara wouldn't know anything.
Okay, super complicated top secret Fatui business aside, what does all of this have to do with the conflicts you were talking about earlier? Paimon doesn't get the connection.
External pressure has a way of exacerbating internal strife. You can't overlook the power of fear either. People are afraid of dying. And that fear is often the impetus for a lot of stupid decisions. I thought resolving the Clairvy situation would make everything go back to normal.
No, it sounds like it's above that.
But it looks like things are more complicated than I thought. If we leave Filial and the others to their own devices, sooner or later, Father will be forced to take action.
Yeah, and so Linny's just acting as the mediator now.
We can only focus on one situation at a time, brother.
You're right. Even if we confront Filial and the others, it won't do any good. It might even make matters worse. We should focus on Clairvy for now. Well, it's getting late. We should head back and get some rest. We'll try again first thing tomorrow. Lynette, you stick with me this time. Fremine, keep a close eye on Filial and the others. Make sure they don't do anything they'll regret. Good work today, everyone. Have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow.
This is getting very interesting with how tense it is. I like it. Okay. Bedtime. Ebe. Ebe time.
I'm always looking forward to an early night, but she can't sleep at all.
Okay, so who are we gonna catch sneaking around in the middle of the night?
You don't think the knave will be too angry with Lenny and everyone if she finds out about all this, do you? She's even scary when she smiles. If she were to actually get angry... Ooh, you have to protect Paimon if that happens, okay, Traveler?
You can just hide behind me, don't worry, I like her.
Trust is ever, Traveler.
Oh, there's Clarabee.
Look over there!
What's she doing?
With her before anyone sees.
What you up to, ghost kiddo? Which way did you go? That way? It's my favorite thing to do. Minecraft creative mode.
Over there!
Whee! Reunion time.
Oh, where is she going? Oh, if someone sees her, we're toast.
Yeah, she's fine. She's a ghost. I don't think you gotta worry about that. For my stamina to go back up. Let's see. Up! And up, and up, and up again, and up a third time, and hopefully we're gonna make this last up. We did. Okay, good.
Oh, look! She stopped!
That's pretty.
Clarabee! Shh! I opened the window while no one was looking. Look how pretty the outside is.
Do you not know you're dead? Window?
If only I could have more than this. You probably think I'm being silly, huh? All this hopeless resisting. It's better to dream of what I could have than try to make it a reality, right?
So she sees a different reality then? I'm guessing, because she seems to see something else.
Please, help us get on the same page here, Clarabee. We need you to tell us what you know. Can you do that? Sure. Although, after you hear all this, I think you might regret that decision.
I doubt it.
Everyone in this family is nothing more than a tool. Something to be used and exploited. We're all expendable. Including me. As long as you're useful, you get to stick around. Lose your value. You're handed over to the doctor, experimented on, and given a fate worse than death. I've seen it happen again and again, and I've had enough.
Yeah, see, I'm like, okay, that's Dottore's thing, is human experimentation, so the previous knave must have been giving the kids to him.
You're saying the knave did all that? It's just, that doesn't seem like something she would do. She's scary and all, but it seems like even she has lines she wouldn't cross. I knew you wouldn't believe me.
Well, use her actual name, Paimon. Don't just use the knave. That's where this misunderstanding is coming from.
Think of her like a real mother.
Yeah, see, there you go.
Mother? But she doesn't deserve that title. She's disgraced it and tarnished it. And if I had things my way, I'd never see her again. If only Perry were here, she'd understand. Perry. There's that name again. Also, Paimon's getting a strange feeling. It almost feels like she's not really here with us. Paimon can't tell if she's actually talking to us or if she's mistaken us for someone else.
It could be anything.
Well, in any case, it seems like she really needs someone to talk to. We should keep her company for a little longer.
Is Perry Arlecchino? I thought she had a different name.
She looks so young. But it seems like she's been through a lot. It's getting windy. I should close the window.
Yeah, so she's in an alternate
Ooh, look at the moon.
mindscape.
Isn't it pretty? Hey, wanna hear a secret? I heard that if you look up at the night sky in Snezhnaya, you can see the aurora. It's supposed to be super pretty. Even prettier than the moon tonight.
I'd love to see it.
Perry and I promised each other.
Yeah, okay, so Perry is her.
We're gonna go see it together.
Okay, so she calls her Perry.
But I can't find her. I'm worried she's also been... No, that wouldn't happen to her. She's special. Mother likes her a lot. We should really go talk to Mother, but we just fought. She doesn't want to see me, and I'm too scared to face her.
Also, Clairvy looked like Mother's actual kid. Maybe that was just me, but like they had the same hair color.
What should I do?
And maybe eye color? I don't remember. Okay. So she just kinda...
Paimon really doesn't understand what's going on with her. Well, let's head back. We've got an early morning tomorrow.
The night passes.
Alright, looks like we're all here. Let's go ahead with the plan.
Okay, so a quick question.
Oh, what is it?
Have the knave and the doctor ever worked together?
What makes you ask that?
Well, we kinda ran into Clairvy last night, and that's what she told us. We met the doctor back in Sumeru. He's super dangerous, and he's done all sorts of bad things.
And my partner absolutely loves him for all of those things.
It's possible that Father and the doctor have had certain dealings, but I don't think Father would work with him.
Yeah.
We're not really on the same side, so there's not a lot of trust between them. That doesn't exactly set the stage for a successful partnership.
Well, especially after her past with him, I'm sure she'd be like, hell the fuck no.
I did hear, though, that when Father first became a harbinger, the doctor offered to work with the House of the Hearth.
Yeah, and she was probably like, hell the hell, hell no.
Father rejected most of his proposals, except for one. It had to do with some sort of secret experiment.
On her, maybe? With her curse?
Secret experiment? Could that be what Clairvy was talking about?
I don't think so.
I don't know any details about the experiment itself, but I do know it's an entirely independent operation. The doctor only proposed a direction for the research. That was the extent of his involvement. I still don't think that counts as working together. The details of the experiment are confidential, but complete records are kept on all participants. That doesn't seem to be the case with the situation Clairvy referred to. I know you don't agree with some of the Fatui's methods, and I'm not asking you to. But I am asking you to trust us on this.
the simultaneous chest touch.
There are certain lines we're not willing to cross.
Yeah, I do believe that.
Alright, that's good to hear at least. Clairvy seems to think the knave and the doctor worked together to do something horrible. If that turned out
hello, Zio. Welcome back.
Face, you guys.
How's your day been?
It's just that it doesn't seem like Clairvy is lying either. The easiest thing to do would be just ask the knave directly, but Paimon doesn't think she'd tell us.
Father didn't come back last night. She's probably still near the shore. We'll be counting on you to distract her.
Again?
Lynette, you're with me. Fremine, you know what to do. Be on your guard, everyone. Alright, let's get to it.
Rough. Oh no, I'm so sorry. How's mine? Pretty decent. I went to work. I came home. I started streaming. I have a little bit of a headache, but we're ignoring that. Luckily, my vertigo hasn't been crazy yet. Look for the knave. She's right here.
Where are we going today?
Let's try somewhere further away this time.
Okay. Knave's outside. I don't want to climb up throughout Poisson, so we're gonna climb up the part we have to climb out through, and that's it. Up, up, up again, and up another time. No, no, let me up. Let me out. Let me out. There we go. Okie dokie. Chibi. Hey, look, we're twins. Glad your vertigo hasn't been bad.
It's you two again.
I accidentally promised to come in on my day off. No, I'm so sorry. That's the worst.
A little.
You can do it, I believe. I'm so sorry.
Perhaps if you had less on your mind, you'd be able to absolve yourself of such troubles. So what are you planning to do now? Catch up on some sleep? Or should I give you some time to rack your brain for a topic to discuss before I ask any questions? Although I must profess to being curious. Without child here, how do you plan on distracting me?
Yeah, see, I'm like, she knows exactly what's going on.
Us? Distract you?
And Paimon's not helping.
Good one. But no, we were just here for a chat.
Looks like you could have used some extra time to think. No matter. If you don't have any other plans, why don't you accompany me somewhere?
Sure.
Don't worry. I'll be sure to steer clear of any scheming children.
She's like, I know exactly what's going on.
The ocean breeze is sure nice today.
So you know everything then?
Children always think they can hide things from the grown-ups. But nothing gets past me. Least of all a little scheming. I think I'll let them have at it for a little longer. I can be very patient. Well, I'll leave you to
Needed the money. Yeah, that's always what it comes down to. Palais Mermonia? Why are we going there? Anyway, yeah, no, seriously, I feel you. It's always the finances.
Good things come to children who do as they're told. So I do hope you decide to tag along. If only for your friends' sakes.
Sure. Anything for pretty lady.
What should we do?
We going, Paimon.
She knows about everything we've been doing, and Paimon doesn't think it'd be a stretch to say she was threatening us just now.
We should release the thing. Where have we been keeping that pigeon? Aether, where did you have that?
Hopefully he sees it in time. Well, we should probably head to the Palais Mermonia. Paimon doesn't want to find out what happens if we don't show up. Based on what the knave was saying just now, it sure didn't seem like it'd be anything good.
Well, one step at a time.
Okay, then we probably shouldn't keep her waiting.
Alright. Boop. Boop. I also need to drop by Catherine to get my Primo Gems. Yay! Hello, Catherine. Hello, Catherine. Thank you, Catherine. Looks like my other thing has been working. There we go. Awesome. Okay, bye, Catherine. That was it. That's all I needed. Okay. Cool. Alright, now to the Palais Mermonia. I don't know why she wants to meet there, since considering that's like right in front of Newfie's office, but okay.
Still have some time before my meeting.
Is it with
Might
Newfie?
as well enjoy some pleasant conversation while we wait. I'm glad to see you get along with my children. Being surrounded by good companions is necessary for a child's development.
You're not planning on doing anything to them, are you?
I assume you're referring to Lenny, Lynette, and Fremine. Although, there's that situation with Filial and Nentoy as well. It appears quite a few people have been acting out lately. No matter. I'm not one to discriminate. All those who betray the house meet the same fate. There are no exceptions.
Does that mean you're going to kill them?
Oh!
Oh, are you here to beg for their lives? I'm sorry to disappoint, but the rules of the house change for no one. In my organization, everyone is responsible for their own actions.
But don't you care about them at all? They really respect you. They even call you father. You must feel something for them.
Hey, Paimon, shut up.
Any organization in which feelings come before principles is one destined for ruin. The House of the Hearth is hardly an exception. You could say our principles are more stringent than most.
Somehow I don't believe that.
Perhaps I can offer you this consolation at least. As our guests, you two will not be held accountable along with them.
So there's really no other way to solve the issue.
I would imagine Linny, Lynette, and Fremine will be able to keep their lives.
Okay, that's fine. I don't care about the other two.
As for Filion and Toy and the others, I'm afraid there's little I can do. They can try to escape, but once you know our secrets, there's no getting out alive.
Mm-hmm. Completely random. In a wild turn of events, Oh! Neither of them use TikTok, but they're mad about it. That's funny. Is it banned then? I don't... Because I have it, still.
Ah, you seem concerned. Out of consideration for my guests, I suppose I could turn a blind eye for a little longer. If Linny and the others manage to dispose of Clairvy in the meantime, all evidence of their wrongdoing will be lost. In that case, I could hardly punish them for something I couldn't prove.
She's giving you a loophole, guys. Use it.
If their efforts are unsuccessful, on the other hand, all will be held accountable. And the punishment will be severe.
We'll hold you to it.
Of course. Oh, and here, I believe this belongs to you.
Oh.
Do try and keep better track of it next time.
She caught that. They have 9 or 8 months to sell it to someone else or it'll be banned. What the heck? That's so weird. Huh. Sorry, I had someone at my door. Huh. That's so dumb. I mean, I don't really use TikTok much, but that is very stupid.
It takes a considerable amount of time to train a bird like this. It would be such a pity if you were to lose it. Permanently.
Wait, where did you get that?
She snatched it.
Well, I'm afraid that's all the time we have to chat. Now, for the matter at hand. I asked you to meet me here because I have business at the Palais Mermonia. It has nothing to do with you, but I think it would be prudent for you to stick by my side for the time being. There will always be time later to run off and tell Linny what you've learned.
I see. Okay, so she's just like, hey, I have a meeting probably with Nuvilet. I'm a little scared of him because I did kind of threaten his wife at that one time. Please help. That was that silent. Please help me. I'm sad because I almost have 10k. Oh no, that is sad. I think I have like 12k or something on there, or almost 12k. Which that would suck to lose. That would suck. But I'm like, I never post on there. The only things those ancient fossils can manage to do. No, seriously. Yeah, let's put all our effort into the complete wrong thing. When it's not like there's many other problems that deserve your attention.
Well, time to go. Looks like we wrapped things up just in time.
Okay, so it does look like she has a meeting with Nuvi. So do I get to see Nuvi again? I get to see my wet lizard? There he is! There's my wet lizard! Hang on, let me get my Farina for this. Where's my wemped lizard man? Hey yo, look who's here! It's your wife! Oh, he has tables set up. That's new.
It's been a while, Monsieur Neuvillette. I must say, I wasn't expecting my meeting request to be approved quite so quickly. The Palais Mermonia operates with an efficiency worthy of admiration.
It is only right that an esteemed diplomat
Hi,
such as
Nuvi!
yourself should be afforded the proper level of respect.
I get to see my friend, my little wet lizard, my little wet worm on a string.
Although, if I may speak plainly, I must confess that I did not anticipate we would have the occasion to meet again after presenting you with the Gnosis. I see you brought the Traveler and Paimon with you as well. If I may inquire as to the purpose of your visit.
These two are insurance for my safety.
I'll be departing Fontaine shortly. There is, however, an outstanding matter that I would like to see resolved before I go. It requires a rather lengthy explanation, I'm afraid. So I took the liberty of explaining everything in this proposal. Please review it at your leisure, Monsieur Neuvillette.
Doesn't your partner cosplay him? Yes, they do. And oh my gosh, they look amazing every time they do it. I'm fine. I'm normal. I'm really, really not. But yeah, we cosplay Nuvi Furry together, and they have a special place in my heart. I'm so normal about them. Simp. I am not denying that at all, because you know what? I accept my fate. His eyes are so pretty. And I love that his pupils are white. That's so, it's so fun.
I understand your request. However, at the risk of causing offense, I must admit that I fail to see why you would wish for such a thing.
What is it?
I heard you have a certain fondness for water tasting, Monsieur Neuvillette, so allow me to use water as an analogy. A family is like a large body of water with countless rivers flowing in and out. As someone who watches over this system, I would hope that each river that flows from the source will eventually reach the ocean. Of course, objectively speaking, I know this is impossible. Most of the rivers will dry up along the way, disappearing into the ground and leaving nothing but a barren riverbed behind.
You guys are doing such a good job. Thank you. Their makeup skills are insane. They are, like, damn. I watch them do it every time we get ready together too, and I'm just like, how the fuck do you do that? It's so good every time.
Not all rivers are destined to reach the ocean, but I would not see their existence rendered meaningless.
Kudo is just very talented.
I believe the
and I am a very big simp.
For a different destination, like a field in need of irrigation, or perhaps the glass of a certain water-tasting enthusiast.
Did you get any of that, Traveler?
No.
Your words paint an optimistic picture indeed. Allow me to remind you, however, few among us are willing to sip from a glass filled with tainted water.
So what are you trying to pawn off something onto him?
It may have been tainted at one point in time, but not to worry. I'll make sure it's strained of all impurities and returned to its cleanest form.
I seem to recall there being a transactional aspect to your proposal. Perhaps you could expound on that?
What is the proposal? I'm curious.
If you accept my proposal, Monsieur Neuvillette, I will gradually withdraw my forces from Fontaine. And, unless absolutely necessary, I will no longer carry out any special missions within Fontaine.
That implies that I'll leave Farina the hell alone.
I presume I can take your words to mean that, in the future, cases similar to the Tartuffe assassination will cease to cross my desk?
He looks so upset.
Tartuffe? Ah, that thief who embezzled funds from all those charities, you mean? My deepest condolences to his family, but without any evidence, I cannot imagine how the House of the Heart would have been involved in his passing.
She looks so happy about that one. Which, I love me a woman who can actually just kill me.
Of course, if you accept my proposal, Monsieur Neuvillette, I'm sure certain measures could be taken to reduce the frequency of such troubles.
Why don't I have Discord? I do have my own Discord, but in terms of like a streaming Discord, I am a little too afraid to open one. Because I just wouldn't have the time to moderate it properly and things like that. So I don't know. I am just too small at the current moment.
You choose your words carefully indeed. In that case, I am inclined to accept your proposal.
My thanks for your generosity, Monsieur Neuvillette. Well, with that settled, we should be going now. I took the liberty of bringing along 2 bottles of spring water from Snezhnaya for you to enjoy. I do hope I get the chance to hear your impressions. Perhaps at our next meeting, yes?
So, Nuvi, quick little devil's advocate in your ear. Can I know what the proposal was,
Indeed.
please?
I trust you would not overlook your commitment in the meantime.
All right, Traveler Paimon. Time to go.
Wait, I want to talk to Nuvi first. Nuvi! Nuvi! Hello! Look, it's your wife. Hi.
I believe I've told you before that my emotions easily resonate with those of others. Yet in the few meetings I've had with that Harbinger, I haven't been able to sense any aspect of her emotional state. Her mind is like a still body of water. Who knows what darkness lies in its depths, and the lack of ripples on the surface gives nothing away. It's unclear whether this is her natural state of being, or whether it's an incredible strength of will that gives her the ability to master her emotions.
I would
Either
say the
scenario,
latter.
however, suggests she is a very dangerous individual.
I don't think she's emotionless. I would say far from it, but she just has a very good control on them.
I do not expect an explanation as to why you two are by her side. Whatever your reasoning, I would only advise you to take caution.
Thanks, Dad. I appreciate it. They're so cute. Look, they match. They match so well. I love them. I don't want to leave, but I have the rest of the story quest to do. Bye! It was good to see you, Noodle Dragon. Love him. Alright. Hippy tappy. Whee!
What exactly were you
Yeah.
talking about back there?
What was your
I
proposal?
only heard you mention some rivers, a large body of water, and then some kind of irrigation scheme.
You really want to know? I would imagine there might be more pressing concerns at the moment.
Well, yeah, but what the heck was that about?
Lenny, Paimon really hopes everything's going okay.
It'll be fine.
Oh, Paimon recognizes that look. You've got your tiki cap on, don't you, Traveler?
The knave may seem relaxed, but she didn't seem to be joking earlier when she said those who betray the organization must pay with their lives. I think she's serious about punishing those kids. Yeah, but see, they're NPCs and I don't really care about them. How should we stop her? No, there's something else to figure out first. While we were talking in front of the Palais Mermonia, she mentioned Clairvy's name. Does that mean she knew where Clairvy was this entire time? Maybe she even anticipated how Lenny and the others were going to act. Probably. She knows them well enough. Oh.
Oh, shoot. Are you alright?
Wait, was that the guy with the scar on his face?
Oh, jeez. I'm
It
so
was.
sorry. I was so focused on selling these papers, I wasn't looking where I was going.
Oh, so she just let him go. Huh. I wasn't paying attention.
Well, let me make it up to you at least. Here, take this paper. On the house.
Looks kind of familiar for some reason. Yeah, it's the guy that Lenny said he never saw again.
Oh, you don't have to give us anything.
Please, I want to. It's not like I'm short on supply. All the extras will be useless come tomorrow anyway.
I wonder if the people of Tevat don't even question seeing the Traveler anymore. One day they'll be helping you, another day they'll be chilling with the Mafia. Yeah!
It's my fault, really.
I was just trying to bring home some extra mora for the family, but I
Oh.
bit off more than I can chew. I haven't had many takers today, so I'm still swimming in papers.
Oh, he did start a family. That's cute. That's sweet. I'm glad.
What's going on here?
Nothing much. I just ran into your friend here on accident. I should probably get going, actually, so...
Hold on.
Yeah, you know exactly who that is, don't you?
Of course, I'm happy to compensate you with mora. It's just... I don't have any on me at the moment.
I'll take 3 papers. Here. Your payment.
Oh.
Oh! Thank you for your patronage. May the Archons bless you with good fortune.
Oh, that was sweet.
If only I had the chance to run into such generous customers every day. I should probably just take on a smaller inventory though, right? I'm getting married soon, so sometimes it's hard to not get ahead of myself.
That's sweet.
Anyway, I should head out. Goodbye!
Well, now that my affairs are settled, we should take the boat back to Poisson.
Yeah, see, she cares. At least about the kids.
Actually, why don't we stick around for a little longer? Paimon just realized how hungry she is. She can't head back to Poisson on an empty stomach.
Looks like Paimon's trying to buy us more time. If we head back now, I doubt Winnie and the others will have made any progress. So what should we do?
It appears you two are under the impression that delaying our return will somehow alter the situation in your favor. I'm sorry to ruin your fantasy, but your efforts are meaningless. That being said, I could be persuaded to give Linny some extra time. I just have one condition.
Linny, favorite child.
If you agree to my request, I'll even answer some of your questions. You're quite curious about Clairvy, are you not? And my relationship to her?
Well, I know that, but that's just me as the player.
Wait, why are you being so generous all of a sudden? You're not gonna ask us to do something bad, are you?
You overestimate yourself. You don't have the talent for bad things.
No, that's the other twin.
Then what do you possibly...
The most important consideration in a negotiation is that both sides receive something they want. Demands and threats only get you so far.
Okay, so what's your condition?
Wonderful. Here it is. When the time comes, make the choice that you deem most appropriate in the situation, and lend your help to the House of the Hearth.
Well, that's ominous.
Okay, sounds normal enough. But what do you mean, when the time comes?
That is for you to decide.
Okay, sure.
Then we have a deal. Follow me.
That was vague and ominous. Okay, let's see, where are we going? To the Nameless Ruins. Way up here? Random place to meet, but okay. Where are we going? Up this way? Whee! Soaring, flying. Whee! Hey!
Area ahead of us later.
I'm like right there, Paimon. Okay.
What is this place?
Oh, this was the previous House of the Hearth.
Somewhere long
That you
forgotten
blew
by
up.
everyone. It used to be a grand building. Now it's nothing more than a pile of rubble.
Yeah, this is the one you blew up.
No one comes here anymore, nor does anyone care about what once happened here. Although, this place does have something to do with the story I'm about to tell you. It was before I became a Harbinger, and before Linny and the others joined the House of the Hearth. Due to certain events, I first killed Clairvy and then her mother. And this is where it all happened.
Okay, so I was right, and she was the actual daughter of her.
You were the one that killed Clairvy?
Well, duh. Why?
Patience now. Allow me to explain Clairvy's side of the story first. I'll start from the beginning. Clairvy was 6 years old when she was brought by her mother, Crucibina, to live in the House of the Hearth. From the outside, it seemed like a fairy tale. A thriving family made up of kind adults and friendly children.
They gave her the dead mom haircut.
Crucibina was the knave at that time, and the House of the Hearth was under her control. She was Clairvy's mother by blood, but she was also the mother to all the children in the house.
Okay, because I was like, they look related.
Clairvy was happy here, for a time. But she quickly realized that being part of this family wasn't a fairy tale at all. It was a kind of purgatory.
Purgatory?
Exactly. The House of the Hearth takes in war orphans from all over Teyvat. But as for how to raise them, that depends entirely on the person in charge. Crucibina came up with a novel idea. She would teach the children to fight, force them to duel each other, and then crown as the king of the house the child who proved themselves most worthy of inheriting her title.
It's giving Promised Neverland.
It's difficult to estimate the number of children who died or
except without the eating.
There's little I can say about the ones who died. The ones that emerged with permanent injuries, on the other hand, well, they still served a purpose.
Right, the doctor.
They would be handed over to the doctor to be experimented on, or sent away on dangerous missions. Nothing more than tools to be used and then discarded.
So those were the experiments Clairvy was talking about. But what actually happened to her?
She got stabbed through the gut by you, for one thing.
Clairvy was Crucibina's daughter, so if Clairvy tried to convince her to stop what she was doing, Crucibina probably would have listened, right?
Not unless she was the king of the house, which she wasn't.
Despite being Clairvy's mother, Crucibina cared little for her daughter. She forced Clairvy to join the House of the Hearth only as a means to demonstrate her own impartiality as a mother, to prove that she treated all her children equally.
And cruelly.
Clairvy did try to convince her mother to change her ways, but it was to no avail. After her efforts failed, the only other option was to rise up and try to fight back. Unfortunately, the other children had already been thoroughly indoctrinated into the illusion of happiness Crucibina had created. Of course, there was one exception. Someone Clairvy's age who knew the truth about the House of the Hearth. Her name was Peruware.
You, Perry.
Wait, the friend that Clairvy mentioned?
Yep.
Friend, huh? I suppose we can call her that for now. Clairvy was a cheerful and passionate person.
She was so cute. Look at her.
Peruware,
She was so squishy.
was rather cold-blooded.
It's so squishy, though. Look at her.
Her cold-blooded nature allowed her to see through Crucibina's facade. Yet, it was also this cold-bloodedness that prevented her from acting against it. At least at first. While Clairvy longed for freedom, Peruware was convinced that, amid all the fighting and violence, she would make it until the end. Despite their differences, the two became fast friends, united by their knowledge of the truth. Clairvy told Peruware that she hoped to create a real family, where no one would be killed or sacrificed.
Okay, so she holds up to Clairvy's hopes. Head out, but it was nice stopping by. Well, it was nice to see you too. Thanks for stopping by. Gonna try loading up a print. Nice! Have so much fun with that. I hope it does not give you trouble. And as always, happy nightmares. Thank you for stopping by.
There may have been a certain naivete to her ideas, but Clairvy proved her determination many times over. She tried countless times to run away, ask for help, or expose the truth. but her efforts only earned her beating after beating.
Oy.
The only thing that kept her going was her strength of will. Even with her body racked with pain, she would still stand on her tiptoes and open the window at night. She and Perouer would look out at the moon together, a fierce longing for freedom shining in her eyes.
Oh.
But one day that light simply vanished.
Oh no. What happened?
She died.
Her hopelessness resulted from a culmination of things. 10 years had passed. 10 years worth of failure after failure.
So they were 16 when she died then.
But finding any chance to escape still seemed as hopeless as ever.
I love Arlecchino's short hair. I really wish they kept the short hair. It's so pretty.
It was during this time that Perouer suggested a new plan. If escaping was out of the question, why not take down the very person sitting on top of this throne of lies? Mother herself. Clairvy rejected that proposal. She claimed that, as a famous harbinger, Crucibina possessed an unimaginable amount of power. Trying to kill her.
So was she number 4? Before Arlecchino was number 4 then?
Clairvy never gave another reason, but Perouer could see it written all over her face. Clairvy still thought of Crucibina as her mother. Killing her own flesh and blood was a line she couldn't bring herself to cross. If she couldn't escape and fight back, then only one option remained.
Death.
Precisely. Death was the only way that she felt she could be free.
So she wanted her to kill her?
It happened during a duel. When she arrived at the dueling ring that day, her partner turned out to be none other than Perouer.
Oh.
The very person that had stood by her side all those years. It was a fierce battle. But ultimately, Clairvy decided to let Perouer end her life.
Okay, so the mother then set up their duel.
From that moment on, Perouer's journey was one written in flames.
And forced them to kill each other.
When the rain finally came and washed it all away, there she stood, the sole victor in Mother's endless game of slaughter. A trail of corpses strewn across her path to success. It was the very result she had predicted 10 years prior. Even then, she believed she would make it until the end.
Well, she was right.
Surprised by the fact that she emerged as Mother's undisputed heir. Rather, her success left her with an inexplicable sense of restlessness.
So you had to kill her?
She was unsettled. And there was only one thing that could quell that sensation. Perhaps you two would like to take a guess as to what it was?
Killing the person at the top.
Crucibina, you mean? But...
Correct. This is the place where Perouer killed her best
Oh, a year later?
A mere year later, this is also the place where she fought tooth and nail to kill the mother they shared.
I thought it was like right after. That's surprising.
She acted, any conception of what was right or wrong ceased to matter. It's one of the principles of the house. Only those who survive get to write the rules. Perouer won the battle, and became a harbinger herself. After which Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa, bestowed upon her a new name. Arlecchino.
So the Perry Clairvy was talking about, it was you all along.
Well, duh.
You're Perouer. Arlecchino is just a name you got later.
So this was your story as much as it was hers.
I left that name behind long ago. I must say, hearing it now does bring back memories. After I defeated Crucibina, the moniker of Mother died with her. I chose to forego the title she called herself and even chose to give up my own name. I rebuilt the House of the Hearth under a new identity. Not only as Arlecchino, but as father. And that is where the story ends. Any more questions?
So the Clairvy we met, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Who is she?
Based on what you just told us, Clairvy wasn't a little kid when she was killed. So the Clairvy we met... Was she really a spirit at all?
I suppose you could call her an illusion born of flame. Her existence is like ashes to a fire. Something left over in the wake of blaze and ruin. You see, a certain power runs through my veins. It's not unlike a curse. My flames leave behind shadows of anything they consume.
So she can reanimate people?
The chances of those shadows morphing into a sentient entity are exceedingly slim. Clairvy is a very special case. Clairvy died when she was 16 years old, but what emerged from the flames was her 6-year-old self. Her appearance wasn't the only thing affected. Most of her memories were lost to the blaze as well.
Interesting.
Memory.
So she can create projections then.
Thing indeed. Losing a portion of your memories will alter your sense of self. Lose 10 years worth, however, and it would be like living in the past. Like returning to a version of yourself that never grew up.
No wonder Paimon got such a weird feeling when we were talking to her.
Perhaps I should put it this way. Clairvy is someone trapped in time. It may seem like she exists with us in the present, but she truly lives in the confines of her own past.
So if all of that is true, then you must have known about Clairvy.
So that's what I suspected, was I was like, oh, okay, so she's seeing a different reality.
Indeed. She's a rather volatile and unstable entity. Sometimes she would look after the children. She's even saved some of their lives. But other times, she would hide from me and become obsessed with revealing the truth about the house to anyone who will listen.
So she was crazy.
Shadows don't have the capacity to learn or grow. Any new information they encounter is quickly forgotten over time. Your attempts to expose Clairvy to sunlight, they failed, yes? The reason is actually quite simple. In Clairvy's mind, the house is impossible to escape, and it is this very perception that traps her there.
So would having her see you help?
No matter. All I have to do is kill her again, and all will be resolved. I don't anticipate so much as a single speck of ash will be left behind this time.
Not a bad conclusion. Like, not a bad jumping to conclusion there.
Wait! Paimon can understand why you might want her gone, but isn't there another way? So what if she's trapped in her 6-year-old self? She's still your friend! At least talk to her first!
It's too late for that. She broke the rules, and now she must be punished. That goes for Filial and Nantoy as well. She's had quite the effect on them. I hope you understand. The difference between Crucibina and myself lies in our formulation of the rules, not our policy for enforcing them. Upholding the rules without question is a trait we both share, because that is how a household should be run.
Yeah, but that one guy that Linny said he didn't see again was alive, so...
Is this really what you want to do?
We got to see him talk! Aether voice line! We win!
Whatever could you mean?
Don't you want to say a proper goodbye at least?
Gonna hear him speak!
Whether as a killer or as a father, there are two things that must be avoided at all costs: anger and sorrow. Anger makes you impulsive. Sorrow causes you to waver. Well, it appears it's about time to proceed. Before we arrived, I told some of my well-behaved children to bring our troublemakers here by nightfall.
Uh-oh.
I do believe I've kept my end of the deal. I gave your friends quite a bit more time. As for what happens now, we'll just have to wait and see.
Oh dear. Because if we're about to fight right now, I do not have a team equipped for fighting you.
Here they are, Father.
Oh, Clairvy too.
You gonna execute him? Seeing something like that would actually be a first for me.
I like this kid.
Linny!
Clairvy.
I'm sorry. I heard about how you helped buy us more time, but I still failed. I couldn't find a way to fulfill her wish.
Well, at least she gets to see Arlecchino again.
Huh?
Yeah, see, there you go.
Are you... Perry?
Indeed, it's been a while, Clairvy.
Perry!
Shh. Stay right there. I'm sorry to postpone our reunion, but first I believe certain scores need settling.
Okay, I'm like, I am not in a position to fight you right now.
Let me explain.
Out of my way.
Father!
You chose to conceal a threat to the house. And for that, you must be punished. Overall, however, I suppose your wrongdoing is hardly the most egregious of the bunch, so I'll deal with your punishments later. As for right now, the more pressing concerns are the traitors among us.
Amogus.
By traitors? Do you mean us?
Father, let me explain. We didn't mean to...
Fultz, why don't you share what you heard?
Yes, Father. Secret midnight meeting number 3. Participants, Filial, Nantoy, Sato, Toddy. Nantoy clearly said, if only Father wasn't the one who took us in.
I love the whiny voice he adapted. If only Father.
Sato added, I'm sick of this life. I just want to live as a normal person. Filial was the worst of them all. She called us crazies and said a bunch of mean things about Father.
I did not! You're lying! Fultz is trying to frame us!
It's not like I'm the only one who heard those things. After that, you and Toddy and a bunch of other people started talking about Clairvy. You were using all those things Clairvy brought up as an excuse to question Father. We're birds locked in a cage. The only way out is to destroy it. That's what you said, wasn't it?
You little... You just want me gone, don't you? What did I ever do to you, huh?
Be a jerk, for one thing.
Sheplo, have you forgotten who stood by your sickbed, watched over you, and changed your dressings? Come on, let's hear it then. What's your reason for all this?
You're wrong, Filial. We don't want you to die. You're our family.
Liar. You wouldn't be doing this if that were the case. So why? Why have you backed us into a corner?
We all live in the House of the Hearth.
Mm-hmm.
You know the type of work we do, Filial. A single betrayal can cost dozens of us our lives. It's not like it's never happened before. That kind of thing is hard to forget. That's why the House of the Hearth cannot tolerate any form of betrayal. Ever since we came to Poisson, you've had 7
You speak, little child.
One of the things you talked about really crossed the line.
You've been spying on us for half a month? Wait a second. Now that I think about it, the move to Poisson was just a way to make it easier to spy on us, wasn't it? Because we were all in one place. You've had this planned all along.
Probably.
Filial, Nantoy, I'm sorry. I owe you both my life. I owe Clairvy too. If it weren't for all your help after I got poisoned, I wouldn't be standing here today.
Really, he does kind of sound like Matt Pat, though.
Any other situation, I would do anything to repay.
Just in the way that they both use cadences.
But rules are rules. I'm sorry. My hands are tied.
Why?
That's enough, Filial. We made a mistake, and we should own up to it. We broke the rules, plain and simple. And now we have to face the consequences. I'm sorry, Chapleau. Fultz. I'm sorry, Father. We accept our punishment.
Well, at least you do. Don't know about whiny Mick little baby over there.
Chapleau, according to the rules of the House of the Hearth, how should these traitors be punished?
All those who betray the house pay with their lives.
And so it shall be.
Linny?
Father, please wait!
Linny, no.
Say, Linny.
Please reconsider, Father. What Filial and the others did, does it really count as betrayal? We all come from broken families. From the very first day we joined the House of the Hearth, we wanted nothing more than to make it a real home.
Oh, he's so cute.
None of us know what a real home should look like.
Oh.
I'm not saying I have all the answers. All I know is this. Killing Filial and the others may uphold the rules, but doing so will only bring us further away from being a real family than we've ever been. So please, Father, please reconsider.
I agree with Linny.
Father, please.
Something tells me about she about to go beast mode.
Linny, you... I also agree with Linny.
An order once given cannot be rescinded. However, given the extent of your determination, I suppose we shall have to go about this a different way.
Oh boy, I'm not ready
Draw
for a
your
fight right now.
and face me.
Our weapons?
Linny, huh?
Are you referring to a duel?
Precisely. The rules of the house will not be altered. Traitors must be punished.
However,
resolving disputes with a duel is also one of our rules, one that also applies to me. Demonstrate
she's
a
giving you a
sufficient showing of
loophole, take
strength,
it.
and I shall offer a concession.
She's offering you a loophole, you better done well take it.
Wait. Beat Father in a duel?
Impossible. Father is way too strong, even for Linny.
Well, he's gonna try anyway.
Did you hear that, Traveler?
Yep.
Linny and the others have to duel the knave. What should we do? Can they really win something like that?
Well, morality tells us to stay out of it, but...
If they lose, those people from the house are really gonna be executed. Hey, are you listening?
Yeah, and I don't care if they're executed. That's fine. They're NPCs that I don't care about. I care about if Linny, Lynette, and Fremine die. Is executing them really what she wants? No.
Don't you want to say a proper goodbye at least?
Anger makes you impulsive. Sorrow causes you to waver.
Yeah, she didn't answer that. Yep, she never actually answered my question. No. But that makes the answer pretty obvious, doesn't it?
Oh. Looking at that expression on her face, she seems really serious about this. Guess that means there's no chance she's throwing the duel on purpose, huh?
So we're gonna fight her instead, huh? There's no way the knave will lose on purpose, although... Sorry, I dropped my water bottle.
When guests are around, families are often on their best behavior. And any disputes are less likely to escalate.
When the time comes, make the choice that you deem most appropriate in the situation, and lend your help to the House of the Hearth.
What's wrong, Traveler? Hey, where are you going?
Ithaca went, I got business.
Traveler?
There you go. I'd like to see for myself what the fourth of the Fatui Harbingers can do.
You're asking to join the duel against the knave?
Yep. That's exactly what I'm doing, if that's okay. Oh.
I'll allow it. We do have a ready-made dueling ring at our disposal, after all. All I would advise is this. Keep a firm grasp on your weapon, and give it your all. Any less, and you may just lose your life.
Oh, I'm so excited for this, though. I am very much not prepared. Oh, but she's cool. I think she dodges. Yeah, she dodges arrows. Yep, I remember seeing that.